We are live.
Okay. Hey everybody, I know we're running a little behind because we got a private tour of the Magnolia Hotel. First of all, excited, it doesn't do it justice for what's going on inside my head right now. I'm here with Erin and Jim Ghedi. And they have agreed to do a short interview with us. So Erin and Jim, what drew you to this place particular?
It mostly because Jim and I were talking about what we wanted to do when we retire, and so we had decided that we wanted to restore a historic building, and so we were already on the lookout for a historic building before we found Magnolia. But it was actually my book, Haunted Broncos, that led us here, because I was writing the book at the same time, and when I was doing my research on one of the stories, that's where I discovered a little Emma's story, and it said that in the night that the murderer committed his crime, that he stayed at the Magnolia Hotel, and so I went looking for it. And when I did, I found a YouTube video saying that they wanted to save this gorgeous old building because it was on the top 10 most endangered places in Texas.
How awesome.
Yeah. So that's how we were led here, and then got here, and well, we found the information on a YouTube video, and it's just a little amateur video, and they were trying to save the building, and so that's how I discovered where she was at here in City. And so we made arrangements to have a viewing.
Sorry, guys.
Because he thought we were going to buy it, and we didn't really think we were going to buy it. We just wanted it. Yeah. We wanted
That's
pictures
usually
of
the
the
best
floor.
part, when you really don't plan it, but it comes together.
I'm getting a little
That was
closer,
for a
guys.
reason.
Sorry.
That's exactly
That's
right.
right.
That's one of those no coincidences.
Well, you guys told me a story that I thought was so funny before we started about what Jim wanted to do to the hotel. The very first thing. So I would like you to repeat that story, please. 'Cause this is great.
It's super.
Yeah. and by this
Well, I'm getting a lot of. I can't hear. So.
Which one? I told you so many.
What he did when he
Oh,
Well,
Yes.
yes, big brave. Go ahead.
okay. When we first got the place, we were both excited about it. And Erin wanted to immediately start doing something on the inside. And I said, well, no, we've got to do the outside. And the place looked horrible. There was just overgrown trees and bushes everywhere. So the first thing we did is got a tree crew out here, cleaned it all up. I said, now we can start on
And I'm
this.
like,
That's the best
trees?
part.
The trees. That's what you want?
Aaron's
He
ready
was
to go
right.
inside and start
Okay,
with the
thanks,
really
Cheryl.
Jim says, no, we got to do the trees.
I was
Made a
ready.
big difference.
That's wonderful.
I wanted to clean.
Yes, I'm with you. I'd be wanting to get
Yes,
inside
get in.
and go.
Get
And,
down
It took
to
us
the
6
great
months.
wood.
It took us 6 months to clean
Yeah.
the place out.
It
There was
was
so much junk and trash.
and that had to be a task.
And we had to go through everything. And so
Right.
we kept all of the stuff that had importance and value, and the rest of it was trash. We had to move it out. So
Yeah.
every room, even upstairs, we had to go through. So
Yeah.
that was
Now,
a
did
big
you
job.
guys do this yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Just the two of you would take out this trash and,
Well,
wow.
because we wanted to
You had
touch
to find
and
the
feel.
treasures.
Yeah.
We've got so many little treasures. There's a box right there of important treasures.
Wow.
And the big
I'm like,
case
here,
of
let me
the other
swing
one.
around. I can
There's just
show.
a tremendous amount of little things that we didn't want to lose.
But I love it that you guys did that on your own and you sorted through the things without just like bringing a crew in here and say, clean that place out. You guys did each little thing.
This
I'm
is a
so-
hobby. This is a hobby for us. So
Right,
you know,
right.
I've got a day job, and this is what we do for fun.
Yeah.
So we want to do it together.
And
It
it's so
was
awesome.
good.
That is
Yay.
my retirement plan, by the way.
Oh, really?
I want to buy
wonderful.
a haunted house that I can have it my own, like you guys. I want that passion. I want to do it every single day.
Yes. Well, I can tell you, we did not buy the house because it was haunted. The lady told us it was not haunted. And we think she did that because
Yeah, I
she didn't
think
want us
she
to
did.
know.
Yeah.
Afraid you were
Just
gonna
so
take it.
lie.
Yeah.
But and even when we came in, you know, both Jim and I, we didn't feel anything. We actually could, like when you walked in the children's room, you felt happiness.
Yes.
Well, that's what we felt when we walked in for the first time through every room. It was just happiness, and so we didn't know that it was haunted until we signed the papers, and that's when.
As we started cleaning it up,
Yeah.
things started happening. And
And so then were you like going, what is going on? You
Well, I
know?
knew what it was
Yeah, she's-
right off the
she's
bat,
good.
and I told him, I said,
I
well,
didn't.
yeah, well, he's a huge skeptic,
You know, I
Yeah.
didn't believe that.
huge
Now,
skeptic.
when did you find out
Yeah.
she's a medium?
Well, I knew
Did you know that in the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, we were high school sweethearts.
Aw.
He's always known. So, but it took a while for him to grasp how clear it was, and this house helped him, you know, because he was a skeptic, and everything was
Yeah, old house, creaky
Just a
floors.
noise.
Sure.
Now he's
An
a believer.
explanation for almost
But
everything.
now I can't explain the things that are here. Things
Um,
happen.
Real quick for all of our viewers, we just went upstairs and Erin and Jim, we went into the murderer's room and the door was shut and they had left it open.
We always leave it open.
They always leave that open, and when we walked in, Erin starts hollering for Jim, come look, and because all the cabinets were open in there, and that's not a normal occurrence, right?
Okay,
Hey,
keep it
babe, I
closed
see
so that
you.
everybody can fit into the room when we have our tours.
Yeah.
Irene, come on.
Where'd she go?
Irene is
Irene.
the sweetest cat.
She'll show up when she feels out, when she
Yeah.
figures out there's a camera.
Okay.
Irene,
Yeah,
come on.
we have several cats that are deceased that are
You
here.
think you see a cat, but there's not a cat.
Oh, did you bring the mouse?
No, I didn't.
We have a mouse.
We have a very sensitive little mouse for animals and when we've gotten it to go off and stuff
Oh.
before, so
Oh.
it's really cool.
That's gonna be good, because we
Yeah.
have several.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
let's
so-
talk about the spirits. We've got 13 known spirits here. One or two of the famous ones is about the traveling salesman that cuts his throat. And the other one is about the gentleman that accidentally murdered a 12-year-old girl when he was attempting to murder his wife. And he came back to the hotel, is that correct?
Mhm.
He's the one that stole the horse?
He stole the horse from the owner of the hotel
Okay.
right across the way in the stable, and he was a substitute pharmacist. So he would work in San Antonio, Selma, and New Braunfels, and here. And that night he was working here in Seguin, but he had this all planned out when he knew that he was going to be working here. So it was a true plan, and I really believe that he had this plan from the day that he met Helena, because he had
Really?
known his wife, and he had known that. Do you hear the cat? She's, we have several in the closet that
Wow.
you'll hear them. But yeah, so we think that from the moment he met her,
I still
Yeah.
heard that. I still heard that.
tonight you will learn the story.
Still heard that.
why she cried. I'll tell you that tonight. But she's well taken care of. And but yeah, so we think he had it all planned. And then when he confessed at the end of the trial, he confesses, and then you'll understand why he was considered a serial murderer, which I've learned since then. You don't call them serial murder unless they do the same thing every time, and he used a gun, an axe, and a knife. So now he's a multiple murderer. So that's what we call him.
So when you guys were doing renovation, you couldn't keep people here, the construction crews would leave. So Jim, have you had experiences working here on the house that you're just like, what happened? What?
Several.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a big plumbing project in the back room that was renovated that you saw, where we had to dig a tunnel under the slab to
Mhm.
get to the plumbing. And we hired a person to tunnel and dig that out by hand. And he almost made it, but then
You almost made it?
he left suddenly. And we were here, and we heard him screech the tires to leave.
Y'all were actually on the
Oh, yeah, we
property.
were here.
weren't
We're
you?
like, no reasoning, I mean,
He
he
didn't tell
stopped
us
telling you
anything, so
anything.
I called up the main plumber, this was a sub of this, and said, what happened? Well, let me get back, and he called right back and said, well, he's not coming back. He said that he was in the tunnel, and something touched him on the back, called his
wow.
name, he turned, he saw a woman's face, and he was out of there.
Oh,
wow.
my gosh.
So he's gone.
Oh,
We've
my.
had several other subs that have come in when we did the lighting for the exit lighting. We
thank you.
heard from them that, do you have people upstairs? Well, no, we don't have anybody upstairs. They kept hearing furniture being dragged. Sounds from coming upstairs as they're putting in the lighting, so it's
Oh
just
my
one of many
gosh.
stories from the subcontractors that come through here.
We went through a lot of workers.
But
Well-
did they understand that they were pleasant, that they weren't gonna hurt
You
them?
know, I think
They
you
were
could tell them
surprised.
that anyway.
They were surprised.
But when you get a physical contact, they and give
Sure.
your
You
name
get a
and.
feel
No
or
doubt it's
smell
startling.
or taste. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what happens here is you feel something or you smell something.
A little overwhelming.
Yeah, if you're up there by yourself, it's kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay, we want to share with y'all something for the very first time. Erin alluded to this on her Facebook this morning, so if you follow her, something really, really exciting happened last night. So we're going to talk about that and let them tell you what happened last night. It's going to involve something really, really good.
Well, it was just, last night was just amazing. I really think whenever we have any kind of change in the weather, it starts to get a little active. And last night the cool front came through.
Right.
And I didn't know it was coming. And so I started noticing the activity starting to get really heavy. And we went upstairs and this lady said, no, it was two of those ladies. And she said they just saw somebody walked right past the room. And we're saying, well, there's nobody there. It's just me and Jim, and that's it. And she's like, no, I know. So she got up and she went to the door and she said, hello? She didn't hear anything, and we all turned around to go to the next room, and you could actually hear, hello, that.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was like so cool.
That's
Because
exciting.
it's so neat when others hear it, and so we
Yeah.
were really blown by that. And then Sam came out, and he whistled 3 times, which is our newest one. He's a 6'4" African-American, just he's so gentle. But
Aw.
we were in near Itzy's room, and then all of a sudden everything just started getting super active. People were going, what is this? They could feel it. Things were flying. And I didn't understand this because there was never activity over in the corner. And all of a sudden we could hear a moan. And so people were starting to get a little nervous. So
Yeah.
I went in to see what I could check. And sure enough, you could feel his presence. And all I could do is ask him, who are you? Because he was brand new to us. And he told me to get out. So I respected his wishes, stepped out. And we had a skeptic who was on the tour with us, and he had a K2 meter. He went in, and the meter just lit up like crazy. He goes, no, I think I'll get out too. And he stepped out. So we have a new one tonight, and we would like to communicate with him. We were going to do it after the tour, but we left early. And so when you're on the tour tonight, we would like to see what maybe your team can capture.
We're excited. We're excited. So everybody that thinks this hotel has 13 spirits, you need to change that to 14 now.
14
because we
now.
have
That's
someone
right.
new.
And counting.
And counting, and counting.
It's true.
Well, we want to thank y'all for your time today. This has been awesome. You guys are just so nice, and thank you for taking the time to meet us. And Jim, for all your hard work you did on the hotel, it's amazing.
Thank
And
you.
for you communicating with the spirits and getting comfortable with everything, so that all the rest of us can enjoy this and have experiences. It's amazing. So everybody get Erin's book. You have to get her book. Come to the Magnolia Hotel. They're having all kinds of cool stuff for October. They're having costume parties and special days.
We're having a zombie walk. This is new to us.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Tours every Friday and Saturday.
And I just would like to tell everybody that the ghosts that are here, they love it. They enjoy it.
Yes.
The Halloween is a fun time. We did it last year. The house was just a wonderful feeling. We did our research, and there's definitely lots of Halloween trick-or-treaters during 1880s. We found their costumes.
That is so cool.
Amazing.
They
So
love
who's
it.
the blonde in the black shirt? So tell them who she is, Beck.
This
Have you
is
not been
blonde in the
watching
black-
it? This blonde in the black shirt.
Erin
This
Erin.
is.
and Jim.
Yes, they're the owners
Kitty.
of this hotel, the Magnolia in Seguin.
Okay, we're gonna say goodbye for now because we're gonna do a few things. You guys be sure and check back with us tomorrow after tonight's tour, and we'll give you all the updates of things that went on, and hopefully we'll be able to talk with the 14th spirit.
That'd be wonderful.
All right, you guys see you.
Y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.